Have you ever questioned why your legs seem weaker, even when you're eating healthily, exercising, and doing everything right? Why do stairs seem to be getting steeper? Why does getting out of a chair suddenly take longer than it used to? Is it only age, or is there anything else that is subtly hurting you? This is where you may be taken aback. Sometimes it's not about what you're not doing. It's what you're already doing without understanding the danger, because they have been taught their entire lives that fruits are natural, healthy, and advantageous. The majority of seniors make a silent error every day with total faith that they are making the proper decision. Yes, most fruits are healthy, but here's the reality that no one talks about. Not all fruits are suitable for senior citizens. In actuality, several fruits, the ones we eat every week without question, can progressively weaken legs, aggravate joint inflammation, induce knee pain, and make walking more challenging. Fruits that are promoted as healthful may actually be bad for your leg strength, balance, and mobility. As we get older, our bodies change, our metabolism slows, our circulation weakens, and foods that used to be good for us can now start to slowly hurt us, especially some fruits. Despite their sweet taste and innocent appearance, they contain acids, carbs, and other chemicals that can lower blood sugar, aggravate joints, and weaken your legs. Even worse, the harm is slow, subtle, and invisible until you eventually feel a sudden pain in your calves, a chronic ache in your thighs, or an uncomfortable tightness in your knees after only a short walk. I'll list the top 7 fruits that people over 60 should stay away from today, especially if you want to shield your legs from chronic harm, pain, and deterioration. None of these fruits are unsafe on the surface. They seem harmless. But once you know the truth, you'll never look at your fruit dish the same way again. If you respect your strength and wish to keep your legs strong, steady, and pain-free, stick with me through to the end. This may be the wake-up call your body has been waiting for. 1. Pineapple. The tropical, juicy, and delicious pineapple has long been hailed as a natural anti-inflammatory because of a compound called bromelain. But here's the twist. Pineapple may be the silent culprit for seniors. Despite the widespread belief that it lowers inflammation, pineapple contains natural sugars and powerful acids. These sugars aren't as healthy as they seem, especially if you're over 60. As we age, our blood vessels become more delicate and sensitive. They no longer respond the same way to sugar spikes. Pineapple provides a natural sugar boost to the bloodstream, which can damage the tiny blood vessels that nourish your legs, feet, and muscles. Over time, this leads to poor circulation and oxygen delivery, resulting in swelling, fatigue, and leg pain. You may feel a dull, dragging ache in your legs after a short walk. Your knees get stiff after standing. Your ankles hurt even after a day of sitting. On top of that, pineapple's acidity can aggravate joints, especially for those already dealing with arthritis or inflammation. It's like pouring gasoline on a smoldering fire in your knees, hips, and ankles. Some people even report that their legs feel heavier after eating pineapple, as though their strength is slowly waning. Warning: bromelain can also interact with certain medications, especially blood thinners, making them too strong or ineffective. Worst of all, the damage is subtle. There are no obvious symptoms, no sharp pain, no obvious bad moment, just a slow creep, until one day you realize you can't move the way you used to. 2. Bananas. Soft, sweet, and high in potassium, bananas are often seen as a muscle-friendly, energizing fruit. But for seniors, it's a different story. Bananas are rich in natural sugar and fast-digesting carbs. For older adults, This means a quick rise in blood sugar and insulin spikes, which the aging body struggles to manage. The result? Poor circulation, inflammation, and, you guessed it, leg weakness. Symptoms may include leg heaviness after meals, stiff calves, and a dull ache when walking or climbing stairs. Additionally, bananas can promote fluid retention, especially in those with heart issues, leading to swollen ankles, stiff joints, and discomfort. While you're eating them to help your muscles, they might be gradually weakening them. 3. Grapes. Grapes are small, juicy, and easy to snack on, and most people see them as heart-healthy and rich in antioxidants. However, grapes are also packed with fructose, a sugar that's absorbed by the liver and turned into fat and uric acid. Too much fructose leads to uric acid buildup, especially in joints like the toes, ankles, and knees, causing burning, swelling, and stiffness. That persistent ache when walking, that sharp nighttime pain in your big toe, could be the grapes. Grapes are also easy to overeat, causing blood sugar spikes and long-term inflammation. While they may look innocent, grapes can silently worsen leg flexibility and joint comfort as you age. 4. Watermelon. Watermelon seems like a safe, hydrating summer fruit. It's light, refreshing, and mostly water. But here's the issue. Watermelon has a very high glycemic index. That means it rapidly raises blood sugar, like candy. For seniors, these spikes can be especially harmful. With reduced insulin sensitivity and slower circulation, this can lead to inflammation, especially in the knees, ankles, and calves. That means leg tiredness after eating, dull soreness, and swollen ankles, even after light activity. It's also easy to overeat watermelon, which compounds the problem. 5. Oranges. Oranges are praised for their vitamin C content and immune-boosting powers, but for those over 60, oranges may not be so friendly to joints. Citric acid in oranges can aggravate already inflamed or arthritic joints, and paired with natural sugar, oranges can cause swelling throughout the lower body. You may think you're helping your immune system, but if you have joint stiffness, slow recovery, or swelling, your morning glass of orange juice might be doing more harm than good. 6. Green apples. Green apples seem like a safe, low-sugar fruit, often preferred over red apples. But they still contain malic acid and natural sugars, both of which can irritate joints and upset sensitive digestion in older adults. Malic acid may cause hip or thigh discomfort, stiffness, or even a warming sensation in the feet. Meanwhile, the sugars can cause energy crashes, nighttime cramps, and aching legs. If you often snack on green apples and experience tight knees or sore legs in the morning, they could be the reason. 7. Mango is delicious, juicy, and beloved by many, but it's also one of the most sugary fruits around. For someone over 60, a mango's sugar content can wreak havoc on blood sugar levels, insulin response, and joint health. The result? Inflammation in the knees, hips, and ankles, tingling in the feet, and swelling after even a short walk. You may not feel it immediately, but over time, mangoes can contribute to poor mobility, pain, and slow walking. What you should eat. Instead, now that you know what to avoid, let's focus on the fruits that actually support your body as it ages. Berries. Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. Low in sugar, rich in antioxidants, and help reduce swelling and stiffness. Cherries help lower uric acid, reduce gout and joint pain, and ease burning sensations in legs and toes. Avocados, full of healthy fats that cushion joints and stabilize blood sugar. Papaya contains enzymes that aid digestion and reduce inflammation, gentle on aging joints. Pears, mild, not too sugary, and best when eaten with protein or fiber to provide balanced energy. If you've read this far, you're clearly someone who cares about your strength, independence, and well-being. The good news? You still have time to make small changes that add up to big results. Aging doesn't mean giving up. It means becoming wiser in your choices. Choose the right fruits, the ones that support joint health, circulation, and stable energy. Your body will thank you with stronger steps, easier mornings, and less pain. Now I'd love to hear from you. What fruit are you going to cut back on, and which healthy one will you try instead? Leave a comment to inspire others. And if this was helpful, please like and share it. Your voice matters,